He was clearly a crack shot who never missed, yet every bullet he fired went off target. During physical tests, he acted exhausted after just a couple of lifts, and even when backing into a parking space, he wouldn't stop until he hit a cardboard box. But in the final evaluation, his score landed exactly on the passing line. By deliberately controlling his performance, the man successfully became an armored truck driver. But his purpose for being here had nothing to do with making money. He wanted to use his position to track down an enemy. Unexpectedly, on his very first day, he ran into robbers who had their eyes on the $2.5 million he was escorting. They quickly kidnapped the team leader as leverage, claiming that as long as everyone cooperated, no one would get hurt, and ordered the guards to throw all the cash into a pickup truck. The driver was terrified, planned to floor the gas to break out, but Jack simply glanced at the situation, calmly walked to the back, opened the door, and threw the cash bags into the pickup one by one as demanded. The next second, he deliberately dropped one bag on the ground. The robber immediately got angry and was about to get out to pick it up, not knowing he had already fallen into a trap. At that moment, Jack was no longer the rookie he appeared to be during the interview. Every shot he fired hit a vital spot, killing instantly with clean precision. Two robbers tried to fight back. Before they could react, Jack casually adjusted his pants and shot him in the head. Jack's sharp and intimidating presence instantly frightened the leader, who realized he was no match, turned to run, and was quickly taken down by a single shot. After dealing with the robbers, Jack walked away expressionlessly, leaving his stunned teammates frozen in place. Back at the scene, Jack immediately removed the robbers' masks, but to his disappointment, none of them were the targets he was looking for. 5 months earlier, Jack had simply been buying breakfast for his son on the roadside, but at that very moment, his son ran into robbers. Several robbers, disguised as workers, surrounded an armored truck, violently cut open the door, and threw a flashbang inside, forcing the guards to come out. As the two were being restrained, a police officer quietly pulled out a handgun, and while the robbers were moving the money bags, the veteran officer ignored his partner's warning and insisted on taking down the robber in front of him. What he didn't know was that these ruthless criminals were all former Special Forces soldiers from the battlefield. When one robber had his mask pulled off, he became furious and refused to let anyone who had seen his face live. At the same time, the robbers noticed a boy in a car across the street who had witnessed everything. The boy, terrified, called his father, but before the call could connect, he was dragged out of the car by the robbers, and at that moment, the boy's father arrived, watching his son being killed with his own eyes, powerless to stop it. Although Jack was lying on the ground, his eyes were fixed on the killer. After taking $10 million, the robbers quickly fled the scene, but they never expected they had chosen the wrong target. To avenge his son, Jack took a job transporting cash just to encounter those robbers again. But during his investigation, he discovered that the insider who leaked the transport route was actually the police captain himself.